and I want to show you guys. I've got it down here. So, I was in the middle of reading this book, The Light Worker, by Savannah Arienta. I don't know. Sorry if I'm I butcher names. My apologies, but it's understand your sacred role as healer, guide, and being the light. And I'll use my business card for it's double sided. Um, anyway, for a bookmark. But so I was just reading about taking on other people's energy and learning how to shield your energy. And I was guided to take a little break, and they said I had to pull some cards and that there was a message for someone out there. And this is going to be for masculine energy. And the elk is the father. So you could be a father, or you could just take on that masculine role. Because if you've been following me, and my name is Sandy, by the way, for those of you that don't know me, and thank you all for being here and for your support. Sorry, I get so excited about just getting right into the video. I just want to jump in. But so, to the message, yeah. So, oh, hold on, that's my work email. Okay. If you've watched any of my past videos, I talk about how we all hold within our human vessel here on this 3D Earth planet, masculine and feminine energies within us. And so, but this card represents the masculine energy, the father. And it's also, because you see here a lot of the red, the orange, and the yellow. We just had, I'm recording this on November 9th, so it's the day after the full blood moon, which was the beaver full blood moon, and it was also a lunar eclipse, which it was beautiful. I don't know if you guys got to see it. I went out for a walk in the morning, and so I caught some of it. I think I left at like 5:30, but it started at 4:09 in the morning and lasted till like 6:23 maybe. I don't know, don't quote me on those times, but anyway, so this could have something to do, maybe you wished, I'm wishing on a star. And we've got the scorpion here. Look at that. We've got the red, orange, and we've got the phoenix. More red, orange, and yellow. I'm wishing on a star to find out. I heard to find out who you are. So, but with the otter here, at first this card came out and I was like, oh, the beaver, you've been a busy beaver. But no, and interesting because the beaver moon. But no, this is the otter. This is all about childlike energy, and no matter what age you are. So the message that I received from this was that, and because this is more with the throat chakra, so getting into that playful energy, like just being silly, but it doesn't have to be, because like I don't know why they're pointing me to the short hands here, but it doesn't have to be a physical thing. It can be a conversation, bringing play into the conversation, communicating. Oh, the spoken word. Oh, you're nervous about that. Okay, I get it. All right, hold on one second, because that's my work email. I got to take care of that. I'm gonna pull. They're showing me the cannabis deck, so I'm gonna pull from that real quick, and find out. I'll do that on screen so you can see. Find out what it is that you're nervous about, or any guidance of how you can move past that. So, and the hyena was actually underneath the scorpion. So you could be, the hyena is all about using comedy, using jokes to cover up and mask what you're really feeling inside, which could be hurt and pain. But people might not be perceiving it that way. So you might be joking like, ha, and I'm getting like fat jokes is what I'm hearing. And like, so you might be just like brushing it off and making fun of it, where deep down it's really hurting you. That makes sense with all the red and the orange and the yellow. So it's hurting your sacral chakra and your root chakra. And so you have to stop with the humor. You have to stop using that mask as a humor, with humor and strength. And then this, look at all this. Yeah, and the raccoon is about a mask, wearing a mask. So the peacock is about confidence. The gazelle is about grace. But look again, more of that red, orange, and yellow. So standing up now for yourself, like look at how confident that lion is, and be like, listen, dude, I'm not cool with this anymore. Like maybe back in the day, but not now. Like, yeah, and take that mask off. Show them how mad you really are, because look, it's building the fire underneath. You're getting really mad and angry, and you're holding it in, and you're holding it in, holding it in, and you're holding it in, and you're holding it into your root your lower three chakras, really, your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. And so what that does is that affects your foundation. So maybe you're someone who always like moves around a lot, and or you find yourself you can't really stay in one place. It might be a job or a relationship. So healing those lower three chakras and getting to the root of whatever this is that you're wearing your mask. Yeah, like, because look, I see the fire ants. So maybe you were bullied in front of like a whole crowd of people, and maybe a fight. Maybe you were in a fight or something in front of people, and so you really had to stand your ground. Yeah, you weren't able to shine. You weren't able to shine, but I'm gonna turn this around so that you can shine your light, stand up for yourself. All right, let me get that work email real quick, and I'm gonna pull from the cannabis card. All right. Okay, I'm back. Oh good, I'm glad I didn't like accidentally stop it instead of just pausing it. Alright, so I'm going to move these cards out of the way so that I can grab from my other deck. Oh, no, I want to tell you about the snake first, though. That's right, I didn't get to do that. That's one of the spiritual cards. So you might be having a spiritual awakening, or you have already gone through. Oh, shoot. I gotta go help my mom. She just came home with the groceries. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't the one that I'm thinking about anyway. This is on the bottom. All right, let me just look this up real quick. This is the Guardian of Unawakened Magic. Okay. Oh, look at the cobras underneath, but in reverse. So the cobra, this is my shaman card. So I'm going to turn this around so that you could tap into the shaman within you, because you're holding in all this magic within, and it's time to let it go. And I feel like this incident with the bullies really was holding you back, because you have a lot of creative potential within you, and it's purposeful too, and you're very charismatic. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Oh yes, you're going through a spiritual awakening, Kundalini awakening. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna see if I could just pause it and come back, but probably not. So I'll probably just post a part 2 to this. All right. Okay, so that turns out it was not my mom, it was my father. So he had to go, he just came home from something. Anyway, he was home because he was sick, so he didn't go into work. And so I thought it was my mom coming home, but it was my father leaving. Anyway. So, where was I with the snake? The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, which is our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine. Oh, right, I said this already because I mentioned that you might be going through a Kundalini awakening. So regardless of whether this image rings true for you or not, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential that you have within. Yeah, that incident's really been holding you back, huh? So let's think of what would life look like if you woke it up. That incident never happened. If you want to do a soul retrieval meditation, I can guide you through that and we can work on crumbling down that scene or change. It might be better to change actually how the scene actually played out. So we can go into a deep meditation. Well, deep, I don't know why I said deep, but go into a soul retrieval meditation to call your power back to yourself for these lower chakras and take your power back from those bullies or whatever happened. Okay, how can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga and meditation. All right, awesome. So, and the phoenix, I talked about that, right? With how you're coming out of the ashes, like burning down that scene. They all loved you. They all clapped, you know, there was no fight, blah, blah, blah. Not to devalue or undermine what happened. This is so that scene does not take power or have that power over you anymore. You're taking your power back. So, okay. And everybody has free will, so, you know, that's... you would have to agree to this, okay? So, I obviously would never make you do something you didn't want to do. Alright, so let's see about, so we've got the father having the phoenix, or the male energy, phoenix, and playful energy. So we were going to find out about this playful energy spoken through voice. Oh God. They're showing me the scene in Howard Stern's movie. Oh dear. So with voice and how, if you know that movie, when he is speaking to a woman and I guess she's on the phone or whatever, and so she ends up straddling the speaker, and he gets her to have an orgasm through the speaker, through the vibration of the speaker and his voice. So, I mean, sound is extremely powerful. So, yeah, so, because it's got to, and the heart, bringing the heart chakra into this, because you got the green. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see that, but with the blue and the green. Let me turn this a little bit more that way. So there you go. All right. Sorry, I'm just checking my email again. Okay. All right, we're good. All right. So what advice do we have? revolution, sorcery. Okay. Restoration. We got this card the other day about needing to bring balance, or bringing balance into the situation. Oh, dude, I love when the spirit does this. Thank you, guys. When we've got balance, and underneath that is chaos. So, and then let's see, bottom of the deck we have tradition. And I just heard it's time to start new ones, but still incorporating, see all the spirits down here from ancestors? And there's that golden, like, his thread, kind of like, it's like the, in the Wizard of Oz, where, we're off to see the wizard, follow the yellow brick road. Make sure they're pointing out that heart, bring in that heart chakra. Okay. That's cool. Alright, whoa. So, sorcery. And when I was talking about the Howard Stern, this either look... Oh, I think it's supposed to be an inhaler, but I was thinking it looked like something else. Okay. Page 87. Revolution. We're gonna have a revolution. Yeah, you know. Alright, the first modern inhaler. Oh, yeah, so it's an inhaler. The first modern inhaler was invented in the late 1700s and was paired with the plant spirit of the poppy. Yo, and there's poppies in the Wizard of Oz. Okay. And I keep hearing a combination of the Wizard of Oz. It was like as if My Angels remixed the Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka's and the Chocolate Factory, You've Got the Golden Ticket, is playing in my head. So if you combine them together, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so with the poppies. But this was not a new invention that humans had discovered for treatment. Hippocrates, a 5th century physician, used the term azine to describe respiratory distress. And this is where we get the term asthma. What? Okay, well, here, I'm going to show it to you so that you can see. Azine? A Hippocrat? Right? A 5th century physician used the term azine to describe respiratory distress. Okay. For at least 3,500 years, people have used aerosol to treat asthma symptoms, as in ancient China, with the smoking of opium, and the Greeks inhaling the smoke from burning herbs. The message of this card is a reminder to breathe, just to breathe. Yeah, here, I got it tattooed on my arm so I wouldn't forget to breathe. That's not why it's a mindfulness thing. Keep me focused. Anyway. The cannabis plant is a versatile consciousness and will work in a multitude of areas of your life. Since the beginning of civilization, we have had the tools within our natural environment to aid in the ailments we may encounter. Oh, excuse me. And the plant spirit is poppy. Poppies. Oh my. Alright. Irawo, page 54. Although the words are on page 55, fives are all about change. The energy of water has memory and connects you to the unified field where the whole of the source resides. We all come from a creative energy, and within that energy is where you can find freedom. Behind them is the hemp stalk and the Nigerian Ibadan Malimbe. I'll show you the words. Sorry if I butchered them. Okay. All right. Irawo is a card of healing for both inner and outer purposes, which will alter as you go through the changes you encounter in Aiku, Gogoru, Itan, and Ifarada. Oh boy. Sorry again, but there we go. The stars have always provided us with an infinite perspective and sense of possibility. Irawo reminds you that your ancestors lived so that you would not have to ask permission to. You do not need permission to exist. Thousands had to love for you to be here. Conjure that feeling of having an overflowing vase and pour yourself a sense of relief. It has already happened. If Irawo has appeared in your spread today, please ask yourself, am I showing gratitude every day? Do I believe it will all work out for me in the end? Do I believe in my blessings? You are worthy. You're a phoenix rising, and you have a lot of potential hidden inside. You just need to bring out that inner shaman and clear away whatever it was that stung you, that made you put this false mask of being a comedian to cover up something that happened to you when you were small. I'm hearing it's time to put this to rest. Okay. So, how are you going to do that? By finding balance amongst the chaos. And you're being guided to look into your traditions, what your family traditions are, and maybe how you can tweak them a little bit. Put a little cannabis spin on them, maybe. Well, look at it. Yeah, because you got the feather here with the heart, so putting your love in it with your heart, and then they've got the cannabis. So it's like, this is like a CD, like a record. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. And we've got the another sacred geometry symbol here, right in his hand. You just have to shoot for the stars. Look, we got this. It has to do with your sexuality. Whoops, am I not holding the cards up to the right way? Nature. Be natural. Like all so maybe you like to be natural. Just let yourself shine. You're beautiful. Just the way you are. Alright, I want to read about balance, though. I'm hearing John Mayer's, Your body is a wonderland. Your body is... Here we go. Page 101. This card bursts and brings the message to find equilibrium. You can be sure that instant karma will be showing up for you no matter where you are on the spiritual path. Above the rocks, you see a bright star illuminated. Sirius streams light codes down into the middle of the rocks and reminds us of the gentle balance in the forces that drive us. There is a fine line between chaos and balance. Just as your thoughts can build you up, they can take you into a momentum that is out of balance, causing unease, stress, and multitudes of other negative things. This card emerges when you are hearing the call for balance. Maybe you need more sleep, more work, or more alone time. Whatever balance is needed, if you look inside yourself, you will find it within your spirit. Work with Unikite. And the new thought pattern is, my emotions are balanced and I react with love. I have that on my mirror, actually. I got one of those markers that you could write on the mirror and it just wipes right off. So yeah, my emotions are balanced and I react with love. Nice. Alright, and let's read what it has for tradition. Adieu au Sinsen, page 30. Adieu au Sinsen. Although many roads lead to the same place, the throne, they are all unique and powerful. Traditions keep our legacy alive, and through our students, we pass down the gifts of song, recipes, even this deck. Aduro Sinsen comes to you when you are asked to recognize the importance of the connection we have with every heartbeat of each person on the planet. In the crown sits a cannabis leaf with a rose quartz heart, resting over a large owl feather. The rose quartz has a spiral etched into the crystal, which serves to remind you of the continuity of cosmic forces. The cannabis leaf heralds the energy of the heart space and expands the mind's programming to go deeper into learning. Aduro Sinsen seeks authenticity and integrity in order to fully live this human experience. When this card appears, ask yourself, where do my truths lie? Can I make meditation a daily self-care ritual? Yes, you can. Do I see value in cultural traditions? Am I ready to experience the benefits of being disciplined? Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that there. This is general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like me to get? A power to surrender. Okay. What is it that you need to let go of? To help you find your balance. Oh, well, we do have surrender to passion at the bottom of the deck. But let's see if that comes out. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Oh, I just saw 3131 on the clock. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Amen. Know your worth. Ooh, surrender defensiveness. That's that take a couple seconds before you react to process what the other person has said and how you would like to reply. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Oh yeah, yes. Like, there are things that I thought were going to come into manifestation like 2 years ago that now I'm like, oh, now I see why that didn't work out, because this, and this. But I didn't see it until like just a couple weeks ago. So you just have to trust in divine timing. Like, everything happens for a reason. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have surrender to creativity, which I love this because you got the snake card, which is you're holding in a whole bunch of creative ideas. And I just saw 3344 on the clock. So creative ideas, spiritual. So 33 is the spiritual, the Trinity. Excuse me. And then 4-4 is all about foundation. So you tapping into this creative idea, this spiritual idea maybe that you have. It doesn't have to be though, but tapping into what you've been keeping in. You need to surrender to that and let it out. See how so pretend this is like the inside of the snake. It's now a mirror and the butterflies are coming out of it. She's letting the ideas go, reflecting out of her soul out into the world. So let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Right, because that's going to go with divine timing. You'll know. You'll be guided. Just look at the signs. One of the my favorite books is called Signs. Oh dear, I don't remember who wrote it. Let me see if I can just look it up real quick. think it's the secret language of the universe. That's what it is. By Laura Lynn Jackson. By Laura Lynn Jackson, the signs, the secret language of the universe. That's what it's called. So if you are going through this spiritual awakening and coming out of the ashes, and you're just starting to see signs like the numbers, or maybe you haven't for a long time, but you're interested in, to me, that book helped me not feel so alone, because I don't really have a lot of people that I can talk to on the 3D level about all this. So, but we're waking up. We're waking up. This is also a great book, if you're interested, and it's so interesting about how powerful really our bodies are when we listen and when we can tap in. And if you don't see the signs, if you're an unaware, I think they call it an unaware light worker, and you're just absorbing all this negative energy that's around you and not knowing what to do with it or how to transmute it, which, by the way, I have my violet flame dish, so if you want me to add your name to it, I have our papers here, and I'm gonna make a video of I have 2 different meditations that I'm using, so I will post one of each. And this is the amethyst violet flame crystal with the Reiki symbols on them. So I charge that at night, put it in our dish, if there's anybody like at night that I need to add to, and then I'll say the prayer. Well, call in. You'll see in the video. Whoops. So yes. So you can email me that information, or you can put it in the comment section below. Whatever you feel drawn to doing. Alright, but tap into your creative side. Don't be afraid of it. With the Phoenix here, I'm just hearing, like, you're more powerful than you know. It's like if you took the magic from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, put it together with the Wizard of Oz. Like, imagine how powerful that movie would be, and the characters in it, and the music, right? Like, do like a modern, man, I really wanted to work with this guy and do, I had this idea for a musical, but that's alright, it didn't work out. Divine timing, right? It wasn't meant to be, so it's all good. God has a different plan for me, and I trust that, so I'm just going with the flow. Alright, anything else? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna post another video later for a meditation video. It's going to be a water cleansing, letting go video. So that's going to be for your sacral chakra, which will be great for this as well. You really want to work on clearing out the trauma from the root. If you want to just put, like, whatever I end up titling this, if you want to just put release trauma from video, blah blah blah, right? I'll put that down on my purple paper, put it in the violet flame. We'll send the energy, violet flame energy, to it and transmute that energy for you, so that that can rise up. Saint Germain, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Michael, Metatron, they're all gonna come in and they'll help transmute that. And yeah, like, see, like, the golden, you gotta let that shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Alright, on that note, I'm gonna head out. And oh gosh, it's 40 minutes already. So yeah, we're good. All right, guys, stay safe, stay well, and until next time, bye bye for now.